ভারতের ৭ দফা নির্বাচনের শেষ দফা আগামীকাল ১লা জুন। এই ১লা জুন অল্প কয়েকটি কনস্টিটিউয়েন্সিতে ভোট আছে, তার মধ্যে চণ্ডীগড় অন্যতম। চণ্ডীগড় ইউনিয়ন টেরিটরি, এবং এখানে যে হাড্ডাহাড্ডি লড়াই হচ্ছে বিজেপি এবং কংগ্রেস প্রার্থীর মধ্যে। আমরা ভোটের আগের দিন, অর্থাৎ ঠিক এই বেলা, বিজেপির প্রার্থী সঞ্জয়তandonকরের সঙ্গে কথা বলেছিলাম। এখানে যে সব ইস্যুগুলো বলা হয়েছে, অর্থাৎ আশেপাশের লোকজন বা বিরোধী দল যে অভিযোগগুলো এনেছে, তার মধ্যে অন্যতম অভিযোগ ছিল যে অ্যান্টি ইনকামবেন্সি, দীর্ঘদিন ধরে একটি সরকার ক্ষমতায় আছে, মোদী সরকার ক্ষমতায় আছে, তাতে আসলে চণ্ডীগড়ের মানুষ অনেকটা ফ্যাটিক হয়ে গেছে, তারা এবার পরিবর্তন চায় এবং সে কারণে কংগ্রেসের প্রার্থী অনেকখানি এগিয়ে আছে, এরকম একটা তোড়জোড় প্রচারণা এখানে চলছে। তাছাড়া উন্নয়ন নিয়ে অনেক প্রশ্ন করা হয়েছে। এর বাইরেও এর আগে এই কেন্দ্রে, অর্থাৎ এই কনস্টিটিউয়েন্সিতে কিরণ খের নামে যিনি ছিলেন বিজেপির প্রার্থী, তাকে নিয়েও নানা রকমের আলোচনা হয়েছে। তিনি এখানে সময় দিতে পারছেন না বা সময় দেখেননি এখানকার কোনো মানুষ, সে কারণে চণ্ডীগড়ের মানুষ এবার একটু পরিবর্তনের দিকেই ঝুঁকে পড়েছে। তার বাইরে ওভারঅল যে সমালোচনাটি এখন এই বিরোধীরা করছে, বিশেষ করে বিজেপির বিরোধীরা করছে, এবার ৪০০ পার, এই এতটা কনফিডেন্ট কিভাবে বিজেপি হলো, সেই সবকিছু নিয়েই আমরা প্রশ্ন করেছি সঞ্জয়তandonর কাছে, এবং তিনি স্পষ্ট করেই জানিয়েছেন যে এবার উনি যেই কথাটি পরিষ্কারভাবে এক টাকার খবরের সঙ্গে বলেছেন, যে সারা ভারতে নানান কিছু নিয়ে, নানান ইস্যু নিয়ে বিরোধীরা ভোটের ক্যাম্পেইন করছে, একটি শব্দ শুধু মিসিং, সেটি হলো করাপশন। এবং এই করাপশন গত 10 বছরে বিজেপি সরকার সেই করাপশনটাকে দূর করতে পেরেছে বলেই এটাই তাদের শক্তি। এই শক্তিরই হয়তো প্রকাশ তারা পাবে, ঘটাতে যাচ্ছে 1 তারিখে শেষ দফা নির্বাচন, এবং 4 তারিখের ফলাফলেই সেটা প্রকাশিত হবে। আমরা সঞ্জয়তandonকরের পুরো সাক্ষাৎকারটি রাখছি এক টাকার খবরে আপনাদের জন্য। Sir, you are regarded as Amitabh Bachchan of Chandigarh. So, how do you feel about that?
I don't think so. I'm given this name by anyone. It is just like my height and voice has some bit of resemblance, but this doesn't mean he's a great personality. I am a very small fry.
No, not as like Amitabh Bachchan. He is from film industry, but people of Chandigarh, they are saying like that. As a politician, your persona is like the big B. So big person, big voice, and bold steps, and very articulate politician. So that's why they regard you as Amitabh Bachchan.
I think I'm a humble soldier of the party, and the last 40 years I have been in the public life. Last 20 years I have been holding positions in the party and working in tandem with my workers. Whatever job was assigned to me, I have tried to do it with full diligence and my best of my ability. I think in Chandigarh, BJP is as a very strong footing. I have been president of BJP for 10 years. So one should understand that today now people want to make Narendra Modi ji the Prime Minister for the third time. So that is one direction in which everyone is moving. So giving names to somebody here or there, it can only boost your ego, but one should know the crux of the matter is making Narendra Modi ji the Prime Minister of the country.
Okay, as you mentioned, the boosting of egos. So, is bar charge the par is not this statement or campaign is depicting some egos. How confident you are as a BJP leader to get more than 400 seats this time?
You see, this is a PP and 400 plus for NDA. On the other side, if you look at Congress party, which once won more than 400 seats, today they are at that position that they are contesting somewhere around 300 seats, and they are talking about that what is their plan for the country. People are amazed that a party which is ranked to be that they may not cross 50 mark, and they are making huge promises. On the other hand, NDA and BJP, especially Narendra Modi government in the last 10 years has performed so well that you would have seen the report of Morgan Stanley also, where it has shown that 40 crore people have been elevated above the poverty line, which is for the first time in any country this much number has crossed that limit. What he has done is that he has empowered the poorest of the poor with the basic amenities, like they've got road to their house, they've got water in tap in their house, they've got electricity, they've got a toilet, they've got a gas connection, and plus they've got a bank account. When these 6 things are given to the poorest of the poorest of the poor works hard. And then when they work hard, the country as whole progresses. Earlier, the focus in the Congress regime has been to the top layer of, say, 10-20% of the people. The focus in Modi government has shifted from top to the bottom side. So when you do that approach, from that approach, now the lowest of the lower person, when he starts rising, the country rises as whole. Yeah. Because the person who's on the top, he has all the amenities to rise further. It was only the poorest of the poor who was not having that facility. So now doing that, everyone feels that the way at the COVID time, the handling has been done in India, it has proved to be possibly one of the best. WHO has also said that the way you have handled it, it is possibly the best in any of the countries, as well as your the injection which has been given. That particular injection is also proved to be that the doses are given to possibly 250 crore doses.
No vaccine.
So now that vaccination has reached 130 countries also. Mm-hmm. Earlier it used to be the vaccination used to come to our country after 25 years of any particular ailment. Now we were able to have it. Now people realize that there is elevation of the poverty and the poorest of the poor. On the health ground, people have got this support at the COVID time, as well as there's Ayushman Bharat, there's a 5 lakh support to the poorest people. On the sports side, we are doing very well. We are winning various medals in all the matches, all the contests where we are going. On the education side, we have a new education policy which has not been there for quite some time and which everyone likes to have it. On this technology and science, like you've seen how our ISRO is working, and we've landed even at the moon. You've seen that a yoga day has been assigned because of India today. Anybody in the world performing yoga, he connects it to are you from the Modi land?
Yes.
So people relate it with Mr. Modi. You see, in terms of Startup India, you have more than 1 lakh startups, which was around 10-12,000 till 14. So now you have 1 lakh plus. So unicorns also, there are 100 plus unicorns today. In any field, if you pick up, I've just given you around 5-7 fields. If you pick up any field, in all the fields, Modi government has given a performance which is kind of 10 on 10. Now that's the reason of our confidence for 400.
इस बार 400 पर.
The 400 par hoga.
People here in Chandigarh, they are saying something like that. Here in Chandigarh, Chandigarh is suffering from anti-incumbency factor. So, would you like to comment on that?
You see, the opposition party does not have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
When you do not have an issue, then you try and create issues.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been covering Indian politics with regard to elections, say in the last 5-7 elections,
Mm-hmm.
you would remember that in every election, corruption used to be one issue.
Yes. Yeah.
Even whether it is in your country or in our country, this used to be an issue. Today, in this election, this is a unique election in which you would have seen no channel, no opposition party, no newspaper is talking about corruption.
Okay.
What is the difference? That means that in the last 10 years, Modi government's performance has been par excellence. Nobody is able to point fingers on him. Not only him, any of his colleagues in the union cabinet. So this is a huge change from the landscape of Indian political scenario. Corruption word is out.
Mm-hmm.
Now they find what is the issue. So they feel somebody talks about the constitution crisis.
Mm-hmm.
What is the constitution crisis? We brought it. We've been saying it for the last 50 years. Whenever we have the majority, we will abrogate this 370. Now the question comes, they feel that constitution is in crisis. My take to all the congressmen is constitution was in crisis in India from 75 to 77.
Mm-hmm.
When Indira government clamped emergency and the people, more than 1 lakh of people were arrested from the opposition parties. For 19 months, the elections were delayed. They were not performed. So at that point of time, the crisis of constitution happened. Today, Congress party should answer this question. Was that not a crisis? You delayed the election. Today they are saying, in case they come with 400, the constitution is in trouble. The second time constitution in trouble was, there was a Sikh massacre in 84.
Yes.
You can't call them riots. Riots is fighting between two segments. This is a genocide. Like you have killed and then you have helped all those people who were involved in this. You have rather decorated them with some party positions in the Congress party. Today, every Sikh asks them this question. They should answer this question. Was the constitution not in crisis? Thousands of people were killed on the street. And then Prime Minister says that if there is a big tree falls, the earth shakes.
Yes.
You are putting salt on the wounds of the people. What is the kind of constitutional crisis they are talking about? We fail to understand. A local man over here who's contesting from Chandigarh, that fellow is talking about constitution all the time. He himself does not understand. So the point here is that Congress does not have any issue to contest the election. So they raise the issues like there is a anti-incumbency, there is a constitution crisis, there is something that I have come to save the nation. What you have not been able to save the party yourself. How will you save the nation? They should answer this question. Your party is going to the dogs.
And as you mentioned, word corruption. The people here, I met some people in the Dhaba areas, and they are some of them are talking about the EVM corruption, like tampering EVM, what already used for vote. So this way, this time BJP is trying to come again in power. So how about that? Tampering EVM machine, finally the vote and the machine dependency. What is your comment?
You see, Congress party, when they win the election, then the EVM discussion does not happen.
Yes.
They won Himachal Pradesh, they won Telangana, they won Karnataka. Then where was the EVM question? Whenever they lose, then they start raising this kind of question. In Hindi, there is a proverb kind of "Naach na jaane aangan teda." So I'm sure if your viewers, they understand this.
I can translate in Bangla also. In Bengali it calls "Nachte na janle uthan baka angan tera."
Yeah. So your people can understand this. This is what they do. The Congress party does this all the time. If you have lost in the hustings, you should be, you should look inside. You should do introspection. People have started floating the messages already. They said that what will be the Congress party's reply on 4th of June. So they've already drafted it out. The first thing on the second would be that all the surveys are wrong. All the exit polls are wrong. We are winning. So they'll keep on saying this. The next day, they will say that we found some kind of information. The EVM is in trouble. So till 12 o'clock on 4th, they will keep on saying that, oh, these are the early signs as of now. We will win. We'll make the government. By 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, they'll start cursing the EVM. So this kind of jokes have already started coming.
So how you could knew all these things, the script earlier?
No, these are the jokes which are floating in the system.
Okay.
It is not like we already know it. Like, people know their conduct. They don't do inside work. They don't do their own planning. Their president came to Chandigarh. He did not have a single program for the local person who's contesting.
Okay.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi came to Panchkula, the city next door. He did not even say hello to Mr. Tiwari. People are asking these questions. Why are you ignored? He had signed one document by G23. So I think there are internal problems within the party. Even in Punjab election, he was put aside, not even given in the star campaigner's role within the Punjab when he was part of the Punjab system and one of the member parliaments. The government did not, the party did not believe in his ability to even be a star campaigner for Punjab.